this story in Beirut is Sami Nader. He is the director over at the Levant Institute for Strategic Affairs. Sami, good to have you on the News Hour here. Always good to see you. I'm going to start by asking you the same question I asked Jack. Will these sanctions work?
In my view, the sanctions may work for one major reason. Is that it's true that it will not change the behavior of the political establishment whatsoever. However, it may boost the popular protest, and the Lebanese can take it to the street once more. They won't feel abandoned as they have the feeling today. Let's keep in mind that the last European initiative was called the French initiative, and this initiative, instead of boosting the popular protest in the aftermath of the Beirut blast, tried to re-engage with a political establishment that have been facing the Lebanese population that lost legitimacy. Today, what's important in this change in the European approach is that the European seems finally taking the side of the Lebanese population. In that sense, yes, the sanction will work. It will boost the popular anger. Let's keep in mind that in the last 2 years, because of the popular demonstration, the Lebanese people managed to topple the government twice. The government of Hariri and the government of Hassan Diab. Yeah. And this is the only way out of the crisis, when the international community will join the popular will, and this is how things may change in Lebanon.
Okay, let me ask you this, because when Jack was mentioning this just about 5 minutes ago, I found it quite surprising. He said that, it's a bit odd to see that European leaders are seemingly more interested in finding a solution for the crisis-ridden country of Lebanon than the actual Lebanese politicians. Do you find this odd?
I don't find this odd when I see who got the upper hand in the Lebanese government. Let's face it, Hezbollah is getting the upper hand in the Lebanese government, and forming a government in Lebanon is simply a bargaining chip in the hand of Iran. And why Hezbollah will cede to the European powers or to the international community and engage the IMF to find a solution to Lebanon. Actually, this is impossible, because this organization is under U.S. sanctions, is under European sanctions, and the international community will not engage with a government that is controlled by Hezbollah. This is what is at stake. This is why the only way out is to put this international pressure to get in an independent government who can put Lebanon at distance of the different regional powers and try to save the country. Today, Lebanon is under the stick of, or is controlled. Those who have the lever of powers are Hezbollah and their allies. This is why Lebanon is getting more and more isolated.
Okay,
and
Sami,
is
tell
not,
me this.
finding a way to engage with the international community.
You're talking about upper hands. You're talking about the lever of power. I mean, why hasn't the country still no government after 11 months? I mean, is it time now to describe the country as perhaps a failed state?
The Lebanon is a failed state. This is what you're saying is very important, and this is the reality. It's failed state.